but everyone is entertained. So you've made it to your seat, high up, hot, and surrounded by people who believe personal hygiene is more of a seasonal suggestion than a daily habit. As you prepare for the festivities, your stomach growls. You didn't bring anything. Rookie mistake. Luckily, you're not out of options. The Colosseum had its own version of stadium vendors, only instead of peanuts, get your peanuts. It's more like olives, slightly fermented and suspiciously warm olives. The ancient Romans loved to snack. You could buy honey cakes, sausages, dates, figs, and, if you were feeling adventurous, garum-drenched nuts. Garum, for the uninitiated, was Rome's favourite fish sauce. It smelled like something you'd find in the bottom of a boat after 3 days of bad decisions. Romans loved it. You'd love it too, if your only other condiment was crushed goat liver. Vendors wandered up and down the steps, shouting their wares over the roar of the crowd. The man behind you is loudly arguing with one over the price of vinegared wine. It's watered down, but still effective, particularly when you haven't eaten since yesterday and the midday sun is actively trying to kill you. Then there are the smells, not just the food, though the blend of roasted meat and cheap perfume is doing its best to clog your sinuses, but also the crowd. The Colosseum, for all its glory, was a public bath's evil twin. No flowing water, no fresh air, just sun-baked humanity in tunics. To your left, a man fans himself with a scroll. To your right, someone brought a goat, not for food, for company. In front of you, a child is chewing something that used to be bread and now resembles stone. And somehow, above it all, floats the unmistakable scent of sweat, sand, and slowly wilting dignity. Still, there's an odd charm to it. The vendors are part of the theatre. They know when to quiet down, when to yell, and how to dodge a vomit stain on the stairs like seasoned professionals. You didn't come for the snacks, but now you can't imagine surviving without them. Especially once the games start. You'll want something to chew on and emotionally process while watching a man try to fight a leopard with a fork. The games always started with a bang, or more accurately, a beheading. Before the gladiators took the stage, the Colosseum warmed up the crowd with a little morning bloodletting, courtesy of condemned criminals, war prisoners, and people who probably just annoyed the wrong senator. These weren't your standard boring executions either. No, this was Rome,